Put him in a vat of water and he finds his way to safety every time.
5.2.
Now, look at this guy. What he's been eating is the equivalent of a North American diet, complete with all the fats and sugars we regularly consume. He doesn't know where to go. His brain has been damaged.
These rats were totally normal, and then they turned into demented animals. They don't remember their learning after even a day. And as the challenge gets harder and harder, they fail more and more, just like a human with Alzheimer's disease.
36.2.
In this lab, the belief now is that Alzheimer's is really diabetes of the brain, linked to insulin levels, which can be affected by too much sugar. This rat is perfectly healthy. Put him in a vat of water and he...
Hey, Shalom, all praises, glory, and honor unto Yahweh, Ba'asham, Yahushai, Ba'asham, Rakakodash. Double honors unto the apostles and to the elders of Great Millstone that rule well through the scriptures. Peace to the hopeful elect. And that's why you must have a care of your meat and diet, as the scripture says. All right. This is Sirach 30 and 25. It says, a cheerful and good heart. What is that? What is your heart? Your heart is your mind. Will have a care of his meat and diet, because everything that you eat, all right, it affects you. All right. It affects your your attitude, right? When you go into this scripture right here, Sirach 31 and 20. Sound sleep cometh of moderate eating. He riseth early, and his wits are with him. But the pain of watch heat and choler goes into being irritable. It says, and pangs of the belly are with an insatiable man. Unsatiable is what? Unsatisfied. So you just eating up everything. And this society, the regular American diet, it leaves you unsatisfied. And that's why you continue to eat up everything, because they strip the food of its nutrients and your hunger don't go away because you haven't been satisfied nutritionally. So then you keep eating and you just through. And sugar is in everything, right? So they said what in the study, it says basically Alzheimer's is diabetes of the brain. And look, you forget things. All right. You're not on point. All right. Hell, the scripture says healing medicines come from the earth. He that is wise will not abhor them. Right. When you read, what is that? What is that? Let me see. Right. The Lord hath created medicines out of the earth, and he that is wise will not abhor them. The whole foods has benefits in them. Whole foods, things such as fruits and vegetables, man. Beets, the nitrous oxide in it helps with blood flow. Ginger helps with that. Garlic. All right. Celery, get metals out your body, with the chemtrail. So just regular things you can cook with can help. You go the extra mile with getting the herbs, oregano and thyme, not just thyme, but, getting the little mushrooms or whatever, lion's mane. You go the extra mile, but hell, just having a decent diet will help. Putting the pop down, putting the sodas down. Okay. It says, that's all I wanted on that. But let me grab cola again, because that word popped up twice. Right. Sirach 37 and 29. Be not unsatiable in any dainty thing. Right. Unsatisfied. Right. So don't overdo it with your guilty pleasures, with your cheat day. Oh, I'm going to have a cheat day. I'm going to have a ice cream. All right. You got to have the ice cream. Don't eat a tub of ice cream, especially understanding and knowing where you at with your physical health. The scripture says bodily exercise profited little, but it do profit, okay? It do profit. It keeps you in a better mental state. It helps you focus better. If you're a man of the Lord, you can do the work better, all right? You don't be moody. All right. It says, nor too greedy upon meats. All right. Now, even like in my grandmother's day, they didn't eat meat all the time, man. All right. The average American diet, you eat meat for breakfast, lunch, and dinner, and appetizers. All right. And you leading a sedentary lifestyle. You're just sitting there, not doing nothing. All right. You got a lot of work from home jobs, work at a desk job. You sitting down on a forklift job. There's not too many active jobs out there that people, and then if they do get activity, it ain't a lot of activity. You still have to supplement that with some type of form of exercise. Yeah, you standing on your feet all day, but you ain't generating, let me see, proper muscle movements. All right. Just the same, the way the job's set up, the way the current life's set up. It ain't like farm work. You're doing a little bit of everything. That's why them country farm boys be strong. All right. Or construction work. If you got the proper pattern, you don't mess your joints up, but you're doing a little bit of everything, working a little bit of all the muscle groups. It says, be not unsatiable in any dainty thing, nor too greedy upon meats. For excess of meats bringeth sickness, and surfeiting will turn into choler. Yeah, choler, like I said earlier, is irritability or hangry. They call it hungry and angry. Well, you're not really hungry. You nutrient deprived. You ate 2-3 times a day and you don't work out and you hungry. No, you nutrient deprived or got a tapeworm. See, you could be overweight and malnutrition too. Mal is the prefix meaning bad or negative or evil, and nutrition. All right, because you ain't got sufficient vitamins and minerals to properly operate the functions of the entire body, the nervous system. All right, the cardiovascular system, and then comes the byproduct of that. Irritability, all right, sickness, diabetes, all right, hell, dementia and Alzheimer's, all right, especially understanding and knowing that, look, this demon has weaponized food. It says, let me see, what is that? This is Sirach 39:26. It says the principal things for the whole use of man's life are water. Look, the water is destroyed. Don't drink no faucet water. You got to have all type of filters and everything for the faucet water to be drinkable. And even then, if you ain't drinking it, you taking baths and showers, so you can't run from it. Fire, iron, and salt. Yeah, the salt is destroyed because especially the sea salt, right? Well, the table salt is negative and bad for you anyway. Okay, well then you say, okay, well I'm gonna get some sea salt. Well, the sea salt is so many parts plastic because all the plastic in the ocean. All right, well, let me get some Himalayan salt. Well, the Himalayan salt has to go through an extraction method where they get the metals out of that they don't always do all the time. See? So you damned if you do, damned if you don't. But then, all right, well, I'm going to get some Celtic salt. Well, Celtic salt is supposed to be the highest, but it still comes from the ocean. Maybe they got a process where they get all the plastic particles out or it's more refined, but nevertheless, it's not guaranteed. So the salt is defiled. So the flour of wheat, come on, the bread been through. Honey, the honey through. A lot of this honey is false honey that comes from China. It's made with rice sugar. And a lot of it ain't even real honey. Hell, the bees messed up. Remember the documentary about the bees? The bees within themselves messed up. So they ain't making optimal honey with all the poison and the chemtrails that's on the vegetation that they getting the pollinating from. Right? The blood of the grape, come on now. When the last time you seen a grape with some seeds in it? Oh, I seen some grapes with some seeds in it. It ain't prominent. It ain't the norm. Just because you might have been somewhere and you got some grapes with some seeds in it, that's not the regular. And oil and clothing. Well, you know, the clothing is mixed fabric. That's through the oil. Hell, a lot of olive oil fake out there. And the only oils you should be using is olive oil, avocado oil, and coconut oil. But this devil got you thinking the other seed oils is okay, and they not. Sesame seed oil is trash. You shouldn't be using it. Grapeseed oil is trash. You shouldn't be using it. All right? And definitely not canola oil and vegetable oil. So the principal things of man's life is destroyed. And the scripture says what? Through the curses you shall go to your enemy in the one of all things. He's our enemy where he weaponized life against us. So knowing and understanding that, you got to make some effort so you could be better, slightly above, because the people languish. Let me see. What's that, Isaiah 19 or 19? I think I spelled it the same way that time too. Let me see. So we can look the word up. Isaiah 24:4 says, the earth mourned and faded away, the world languished and faded away. The haughty people of the earth do languish. So existence as we know it is just through. Everything suffering, everything through. Let me see. Let's look up languish. Amal, to be weak, to droop. If you droop, that means you ain't operating at 100%. All right, so you got to make that extra effort to operate a little better. You still ain't gonna be 100%, but hell, if you could do something about it, why not do something about it? Don't have it. Them niggas in the world who do drugs and eat whatever they want and live however they want to live. All right, says what? You got to die somehow. Well, not taking care of your body to some sort of extent, that's the same attitude, even if you in the truth. Everything defiled. All that shit defiled. Well, you still got to fucking do something about it. It's all fucked up anyway. Now the scripture says, what? If they take up any deadly thing, they won't be harmed. All right, because Esau trying to kill us through these different avenues. All right, but if you suffering and you could do something about it, but then the burden is on you to fucking do something about it. You don't just keep fucking eating McDonald's. You don't just fucking keep eating Burger King. Salakia. Or you don't just keep eating Popeyes. All right, and ain't nobody telling you to be like, goddamn it, the Atkins or these people with these. But goddamn it, you gotta do something. All right, the scripture says, this is Wisdom of Solomon 1:12. Seek not death in the era of your life, and pull not upon yourselves destruction with the works of your hands. Yeah, you killing your damn self. Oh, you got to die somehow. Hand me that Pepsi. Hand me that Coca-Cola. Knowing and understanding how extremely fucked up that shit is. Anyway, with that, Lord willing, this was an edifying lesson to the hopeful elect. All praises, glory, and honor unto Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai, Ba'ashem, Kakodash, Shalom.